Back with me?
Yep. And then I could do the tipsy.
Yeah. Alright, I'll call you when there's something, okay?
Alright, see you in a bit.
Okay, hey guys, that was Danny for a little bit. He will be back. Hi. You have me for like a few minutes until Daddy gets back. Sorry for my SE hairdo. My hair is not like me. Okay, we're going to do news first and then let Danny come in and we'll just switch to Impact that way. Okay, let's get going. Yesterday I meant to do streaming at a festival. I did not do it. I did it later last night than I should have been. My apologies. Okay, so let me talk to you about that real quick. I had fun. I saw faces that I knew, which was great. I was able to talk to him. One of my friends actually, who got married back in April, saw me and touched me on my shoulder, and I didn't recognize it until I looked and there she was. And I finally got to meet her husband. So, but I do have two things I got in. Well, a few things. Got my mom, my brothers, a drink and some fudge. I thought it was nice. Why not? And I had gotten myself something. I want to show you guys. They're not real roses, just to say. But I got these two. You can tell they're like both pink, but it kind of works well with each other. That's what I think. So yes, I had fun. So yeah, that's my yesterday. And then also during the time I caught in two shinies, being the same Pokemon in Pokemon Go into different locations, which either way it cannot be real. That happened. Yes. But it's like that one looking Pokemon. But one of them, I can change into a big head with horns, or the female version, which I have the female and the guy. I just need to get the special one for the girl. Okay, so I got first news. So this one's actually about Jacqueline Cosmetics, Jacqueline Hill. This one has actually been a lotly talked about, and a lot of people talked about it, and what in it was the situation. So the situation is Jacqueline Cosmetics is having backlash after it being launched with the lipsticks, because apparently a lot of people are seeing stuff that is not supposed to be in their lipsticks. And I didn't buy it. I didn't heard of Jacqueline Hill. I didn't heard of her brand. But every time I guess she had it, she always had backlash. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's because she doesn't know how to do it properly or what. I don't know. Disclaimer: this is no disrespect. This is based off of what I saw on YouTube a lot, and it's on multiple channels. So YouTube is actually my source right now. So basically, this one's apparently FDA, which it is. It started effective back in 4/19/2017, which means it's 2 years ago. Now, I guess here's some like problems with the lipsticks a lot of people are having. One actually has something in her lipstick that actually hit her lip, like cut her lip right here. I do not have pictures, but if you look at type in YouTube or like type in YouTube with her thing, it will show like multiple things. Being like from the lip to someone's lip swollen to contamination. With gloves. Apparently she talks about white fuzzy gloves because she didn't want the lipsticks to smear. But she didn't realize that the flab she was doing, I guess she went another one, but this switched to this one. But this lab had white fuzzy gloves and contaminated with some of the hair. So, because they didn't want to smear the lipstick. Alright. So a lot of people are reporting this FDA, and the smell is bad. And there's like holes. She's trying to say it as it's like air for some reason. And then the meltingness, she's saying that from being hot to cold. Instead of like waiting some time to let them cool off there, to now saying stuff like that. Like, she hasn't said why PRs hasn't got their stuff early yet to test it and then give the viewers a chance to say, I want it or I don't want it. And because they didn't have that moment of, okay, this person's trying, let me see if it's good or not. If they're saying my shade, stuff like that. No. There's also greeniness in the texture. So, like I said, if you look at YouTube, multiple informations there. I'm just summing up all this. So basically, the greeniness from having the lipstick, and I don't have an explanation on that. She's saying that, whatever. So because she's saying all this, a lot of people are just like, I'm still reporting the FDA, because the products are not coming out that great. And I guess some people have gotten theirs, and then the second one is way worse. Funny thing, I forgot to mention, some, I'm not 100% sure, had their one lipstick without a label. It's badass that I'm sure of, but I do not know about the others. They did look like they have it, but some I'm not sure. I've seen some others that had that particular sticker, but badass from 2 people are apparently reporting that never got in the sticker or label to it, so that could have been confused of like if there's 2, which one's which. But yeah, that's the Jaclyn Hill situation. That's an empty. Okay, so on to the next news. I don't want to get all tied up with just Jaclyn Hill. Okay, so this one's O.J. Simpson. This is his first tweet. This one, he was saying, I got a little getting even to do. So basically, he has his official Twitter now as The Real OJ32. According to his first post, a 22-second video that has been viewed almost 2 million times in 8 hours. Simpsons declared that with a smile, I have gotten a little even to do. You okay, Mom? So basically, ever since he got out of jail or whatever the situation is, he has a Twitter. He's been using. I guess he's got to get used to that one. And then he was tweeted out saying, "Hey world, it's yours truly." So yeah, O.J. Simpson is now on Twitter. If you want to follow him, go ahead. If you don't, I'm not stopping you. It's just there to get told, and so now it's going to take some time to get used to. I've had to do it. I mean, back in January 2012, a time here when I didn't use it, and now I'm back on it, as you can tell. Next one is Marvel. We all love superheroes at one point or another. Funny thing is, I saw some people cosplaying as Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, and Captain America at Sharpie Fest. I did not get pictures with them. I should have. So Disney is moving forward with a construction of on its Marvel theme park expansion. So, this was according to Los Angeles Times. Disney had begun working on building the park, with which will be a Disney's California Adventure Park in a location previously used for an area dedicated to the frankly underrated A Bug's Life. So they're planning on expanding the Marvel area for which was supposed to be for A Bug's Life, but I guess stuff fell through. I'm not sure what happened. Don't ask me. But they're going to have a Marvel's park for people who love Marvel, and because the Marvel area is going to be great for some people and the kids, I say it might be a good idea. Who knows? They might add up all of which one they want more. So, okay. So the next one is a different one. This one is a okay, so Corey's sister told him that in New in Georgia that refused to accommodate same-sex wedding. He decided to give a couple another option if they needed. So basically, this one is referring to Georgia's situation where Georgia would refuse to do a same-sex marriage or wedding, and this is Corey's sister. So they want a wedding in a particular venue in Georgia, but I guess no. He's being nice to his sister and say, hey, look, I have an option if you want it. So let's see if they do. So this one is Corey Ryan, Forrester, first of his name, tweeted, this is his Twitter name. Just found out a wedding venue near my hometown has announced they're not going to allow gay marriages, just throwing it out there. But if you live near me and are affected by this, you can get gay marriages in my area for free of charge. Also, are you ordained? So there. Georgia, you just pretty much, I'm not sure what the hell you were thinking, but you're giving him an opportunity to get bunches of marriages done at that yard. Good job! And then the venue does not want to accommodate same-sex nuptials in near Lookout Mountain, Georgia, but Forrester said he did not name it, but because he didn't want people to attack it. Makes sense. If I gave your name wrong, Corey, I'm sorry. I'm just going by what it looks like. So, yeah. So this one is Shane Taylor on Ring of Honor not wanting him to be champion and more. So basically, this one's a report about a champion refusal. I don't see WWE pulling this. Ring of Honor, why? Shane Taylor recently interviewed by Wrestling Inc. During the interview, he discussed why he feels Ring of Honor doesn't want someone like him as champion. His reaction, fans thinking he didn't really beat Jeff Cobb and more. So I'm just gonna basically go through like some of that in real, so you guys are not just hearing the whole thing. So basically, I'm gonna just do the Ring of Honor part, and then possibly do it some Ring of Honor doesn't want him as champion, and some fans think that he can beat Jeff. Describing me to you would do justice, but to see all of the shocked faces, it was incredible. I live for those moments, and the moments that make people look stupid, the moments that shock the world, and shake up the landscape. That's what I live for, and that's what I was able to do in Toronto because of because I'm not gay that Ring of Honor wants to be champion, or I'm not a guy that Ring of Honor wants to be champion. I'm not that guy that can be a puppet or rock that company line of saying and doing the right things. So basically that's why he said that. So basically that's some of it, because I'm doing some from each one. Whoa, I didn't be. If two teams are playing in the Super Bowl and one team is missing a player due to injury, does that Super Bowl don't count? It's not different here. I talk Ring of Honor into making that match a World TV Champion match, a championship match, and a game plan, and executed that game plan to walk out as champion. No, they've asked Jeff if he wanted a rematch, and he said no. Okay. So one more. So basically, I'm gonna quickly talk about this one and just go next to the talk about a little bit. That's all well and good. This one's on Jeff Cobb's moving into the title scene. He knows what the first matches that we had were like. Even though he had come out on top, I always lived by the philosophy that my dad told me. Even if you fight someone and you win or lose, make sure they never want to fight you again. I do believe that at some point we are going to have to have that LA Fever set up of things, because I don't like having losses on my record without the ability to avenge them. So basically, he's saying that Ring of Honor doesn't want him to do it, and the fact that fans think that he can never beat Jeff. Okay, first of all, fans of Ring of Honor, at some point he has to. Just because we have Kurt Hawkins doing in WWE. And finally getting win, finally is champion with Zack Ryder, his look can change. So just don't think at this point he can't, because he might, or be able to. So it's just not always one-sided deal. Just because he may be stronger doesn't mean he can always win the matches against Shane. So consider this. This is how Ring of Honor wants it. But eventually they have to switch the thing on Jeff. Luck or something. Okay, this was just these next ones. I'm gonna do this one and then go to Batista. If I can, okay, there we go. So basically, this one's
I love you, Brad. You're the greatest.
It's a leak from someone, I think, in the company. I'm not 100% sure. So it's a Pixel 4 leak. 3 reasons why Google did this.
Sorry.
Okay, let me go. So, in a rare move by any type company, Google confirmed the existence of Pixel 4 several months ahead. Its anticipated release in October. So next few months, October, we get the Pixel 4. Here, there's more. The tech giant not only posted the news on its own, made by Google Twitter account, but it included the image of the phone, which, despite a square camera bump with multi-rear camera. Judging by its reaction from the tweet, many were taken aback by the information, not due to the phone itself, but because Google decided to unveil the news at all. The Pixel 4 has also have been spotted in use in London. Okay. So here's my take into it. Because I am an iPhone user, phone like this does not impress me. Not because of like how it was made or how the camera was used, but I have not used a Google Pixel at all, so I'm just not, I guess, how do you say it? I'm not used to trying to say, I want to try that and then destroy my iPhone. No, I had the same situation with a Samsung 9 with adjustable camera. Let's see. It's just because, like, I guess after having this, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I want to get the phone after a few months of having it. Oh no, I guess it's just me. I want to get used to my phone right now. So far, I'm doing great. I'm still using and learning more of it. Here's one feature I still haven't got to yet. But I guess I have not a big fan of the Pixel 4 or the Google or Microsoft Windows phone at all. But guys, Google, you really did. Let's see. It looks. So it cannot copy. So basically, I have the X10R. So I'm gonna read down the reasons. So it's just not. I'm not basically running off of just all. Just what I read, but no. Reason 1, it can claim it didn't copy iPhone 11. Fun fact, where's 11? Miracle, stop it! The most popular theory is the Google wants to get ahead of the accusation that it copied iPhone for its next iPhone. Yeah, well, guess what? Because you said that, and it might look like it. Be careful, Google, for not. For the next several months, its upcoming iPhone 11 has been rumored to have a square-shaped camera bump too, because the iPhone is expectedly to come out in September, and the Pixel phone usually launches it in October. It would be easily to conclude Google's copying iPhone's design. By the way, the camera outline isn't altogether unique. For example, also as such a design. Okay, so just to be fair, I'm gonna show you guys the iPhone, or the idea of what the iPhone looks like. And then I'm gonna show you what the thing. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you Google's, and then I'll show you iPhone. Okay, my iPhone. Okay, thank you. So that's the Google Pixels thing. Okay, let's get to the iPhone. So you can. This is basically your decision if they copied it, but here's the iPhone. So you can tell it on your own if you want it or not, or what the accusation you would come up with. So yeah. Okay, so second reason the Pixel might be released earlier than October. 4 months is a pretty long time to tease a product ahead of its assumed launch date. Perhaps Google revealed this info in July because the Pixel 4 might actually not debut in October. Maybe the phone is coming out earlier, like September, to pose it's even closer to a competition to the iPhone, or even August. Just go there. And third reason, Google doesn't care anymore. When Google announced the Pixel 3 last year, it was pretty much one of the most leaked phones at the time. Most outlets already had a general idea about it, what the phone would look like. and a gadget unboxed the thing 3 days before its launch, and a lot of rumors speculated turned out to be accurate. Now you know. Now you know about the situation with Google. That's the first time I heard Google say they don't care or hear anything. Okay, Batista will go broke before WrestleMania again. Talks AEW versus WWE. Guys, everyone is talking about this, if not that died down. AEW only had one show, guys. The product itself, once it comes out, we do not know its identity yet. We just based off of one show. So this show cannot be saying, oh yeah, it's going to be WWE. How can we know this if it's not fully out yet and we just saw one show? Now for the fact that we had a Double or Nothing, and I think 1 or 2 shows, I'm not sure 100%, so don't at me. Okay, so Batista decided to double down on his retirement and talked about the competitive between AEW and WWE in his interview to promote his upcoming movie Stupor on Saturday. His interview with Chris Van Vliet, Batista said that his match against Triple H at WrestleMania was his final one of his career. And then here's his quote: "This is a real wrestling retirement. I am done. My in-ring career is over. I would love to go back on the show because I love the company. I believe the product. So I would go back on the show if they asked me to do it in the Hall of Fame. I will, but I will not have another wrestling match. I will go broke before I have another wrestling match. And I will not go and wrestle for another company. It's not going to happen." So people who are saying the Batista's coming back, you heard it now. Batista's not coming back. If it's Hall of Fame, maybe. He's just saying that he actually wants to deal with movies. We've seen Mickie James do her career with singing. Same with Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho being Big Show doing movies. Some of these wrestlers doing movies. John Cena and Rock doing both. We've seen even Marie do it. And apparently she's in AEW. Stupidest move ever. AEW. Make sure she is good. Because if you don't,
Karen,
you're gonna
fixing to have a baby sister.
Stop it! Shit, I can't even freaking get this. Really? I'm middle of something. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. I'm on a med, so I'm kind of like trying to.
Oh, by the way, it's twins.
Can you stop? I'm gonna fucking throw something. She's out of it, apparently. Okay, so besides the incident with the parent, gosh, I wish I didn't start the show. Okay, so yeah, Batista's not coming back to wrestling movies. Yeah. So the next one is about the future of Dungeons and Dragons lies outside of the English-speaking world. So which means they're gonna try to do it in like Korean, Spanish, German, languages that aren't English. So inside on air, inside a air-conditioned TV studio in Hollywood, a console stone castle loom large around surrounding by blooming hellfire, sleek black leather chair, the kind of often found in the Wall Street meeting room, sits behind a long oak table beneath dynamic lights and high-definition camera on 15-foot cranes. This is how, and the cameras will go live tomorrow. Over the next few days, a few hundred people and 1 million more tuning in at home will come in and out, watching, celebrates, and online personal play Dungeons and Dragons. This is D&D life. An annual celebration of the 45-year-old tabletop role-play game where the newest of the new media revere a game still best played with pencil, paper, dice, and friends. It's also where people behind the game talk candidly about what's to come. This is the pivotal point Ethan Stewart, director of D&D, tells in verse, "This is a dream." So basically, they're trying to expend more people are going to come together for this 45-year-old game that I think started with a bunch of friends, and then it just got more and more attention, and so yeah. Now it's getting to the point where it's nationally good news to it. So yeah, our D&D live to get a sense of the past, present, and future of D&D. Investors spoke to various switches of the coast place to answer their answers illustrate a franchise hitting its strikes after 4 decades with plenty of potential for growth online and around the world. So basically, they're going to want to grow more around like the world and than just language I'm speaking is English. So if we can get more, we can be able to make the game more fun because some people will speak it and they're not a native language, if not that combined language, maybe. Who knows? Next one is a Marvel Insider. They might just have leaked everything. MCU Phase 4 movie currently in development. If you do not like spoilers, please turn the volume off or low where you, please, because this one is kind of like leaking out information that's even already leaked out. So as we get closer to the final film in Phase 3 of Marvel Cinematic Universe Spider-Man Far From Home, as the Avengers Endgame keeps raking more and more cash at the box office, we can't help but wonder what's coming next in Phase 4. A reliable Marvel insider who provided several key Endgame plot details several months ahead of the film's premiere took to Twitter in the past few weeks to deliver a few details about some of the films that already had developed. We learned about a few plots details for Guardians 3 as well as Doctor Strange 2, and the leaker told us not to expect Deadpool to make an appearance in Spider-Man 3. Also, hello, Daddy. Welcome, Danny. Well, he's having his little thingy much here. Oh, I forgot to announce this first thing in the beginning. I'm so sorry, guys. I am truly sorry. I'm gonna just turn this down so you guys can hear me a little bit. So this one I can't really say. Some of you know why, but I'm gonna try to bear with me on saying this. Happy Father's Day to you guys out there who has a dad, grandfathers, great grandfathers. Happy Father's Day. I would say but okay. There is so much static coming from your side. I can't. Static. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to. Okay. Let's see it. There. Let's see. If it's too static, just say something. And
if it's all static,
some of it's static. I haven't gotten through all the news. Okay, so I'm gonna.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know either. Oh my gosh. There we go. Static's gone.
Brand new fucking microphone, and it fucking doesn't work no more.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Okay. Like I said, happy Father's Day for fathers out there. Oh my gosh. What is up, Danny?
Hello?
Hello.
Alright, let's see. No, I don't want that on. Alright. Hopefully that works.
Battery technical difficulties.
Who cares?
Yep.
Alright, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. To the winos and drunks. You are fathers too. If you're someone, who knows who they are.
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna hold off the rest of the news until later, if not that next week. Okay, so we have Impact. I'm kind of doing this out of order because I can, and who cares? Because
no one and no one.
I know. Literally, I have some really bad jokes in here, so if not that, it's already one of them. But we have the first match of the night. We have Sabu versus RVD. No, RVD is Sabu versus the North. I'm mentally crazy.
It sounds like she's gone wacko.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. So this, there's a stipulation. Winner faces LAX for the tag team championships. So.
Nice.
So let's see how stupid North gets, shall we? Okay, so this match got extreme after against the North with chairs and moves interfered in the match without the ref looking. Oh my gosh, we can't get enough of the extreme. We should call RVD about the extreme duo or something.
I thought that was already the case. I mean, the homicidal, genocidal maniac, and then you got the Mr. Rob Van Dam. Aren't they the extreme people?
Yes. So after the match, I say that Moose got his ass kicked because RVD came after him. So yeah. Because of the freaking interference from Moose, the North won. Moose, they didn't need you! You didn't need to be coming in and trying to defend them! They don't need to be champions! What the fuck?
Well, I mean, the only people that belong in the trash can. Oops, never mind, I'm not gonna go there.
Yes, I agree.
It's all about a dumpster baby. Oops, crap. No one seen Family Guy. Dumpster, prompster, baby.
Yep, I saw that Family Guy's episode. Okay.
Oh, really? I thought you were Meg.
What the fuck? And I thought you were Chris.
Well, I'd rather be Chris than Meg because he's Chris.
Well, we're on that note.
Unlike Meg, who has.
Shut up.
Oh, wait. Let me ask you this. You still want to be Meg, even though Meg becomes a man?
I don't know. I'm more like Stewie. What are you talking about?
So you turn out gay.
Okay. First of all, only person who's gay in this situation is Imai from Herbert, the pervert. Oh, I have to say this right now. I'm gonna have to say this right now. Imai, if you're watching, Mr. Herbert called earlier today. He wants you over. He specifically wants you to come over. So please take your orange ass over to his house. Thank you.
He's like, hey, Imai, come taste my popsicle.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sorry, I had to throw that in there. Okay.
Get your fat ass over here.
Okay, alright. Let's see, what else? We have the second match. This one's pretty much to give me. Havoc versus...
What?
This is Jessica Havoc.
Oh my god, if Leon's listening, I know you and me would love to have Havoc sit on our face.
Yeah, not me. This one's Havoc versus Masha.
Well, I mean, that would be a little lesbian action, but we don't like that.
Apparently not. No. Smasha versus... No, Smasha Slamovic. Pretty much, Havoc took over the whole match. She's like, fuck this. As you can tell. Yeah. Your thoughts, Sandy?
I see Havoc winning the women's championship sometime soon.
Yes. Third one, and I'm gonna say this right now. WWE, you just did a good thing. If you did. Third match is...
WWE stands for Where Was Everyone?
Yes. Okay, Raj Singh versus Goldie Diener. The winner is Raj. Is that me, or did the WWE release the Singh brothers from Jinder My Balls?
I think they should.
No. Because we have one Singh and two Singhs in the WWE and Impact. So is it me, or did Impact release the motherfuckers? Because if they did, you did a great job, WWE. They're nothing. Okay, so basically, Raj took some control of some of the match with the help of the ringside. Gamma faked a heart attack by getting up, and by the end of the match, him getting up, he pretty much faked it. What the fuck? How could you? Your thoughts, Annie?
My thoughts is, I don't know what's up with the Disney Hit Squad, but they've been jumping in and trying to do stuff.
Pretty much. Okay, next one is Jordan Grace versus Madison Rayne.
Ooh.
The winner is Madison Rayne. So pretty much, Kira Hogan was at commentary, and then pretty much went to ringside to provide the distraction. I totally forgot she dyed her hair because I didn't realize it.
Who?
Kira Hogan.
Damn, there was a lot of good females in this match.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Madison Rayne wins, by the way. Your thoughts?
I would rather have Jordan Grace win.
Next match.
But are we ever gonna have Coco face Kara Hogan?
Hell no. She'll kick my ass.
But do you have more ass than her?
No. He has more ass than me.
Oh, wait, you have more top than you have bottom. Okay.
Shut up. Shut up.
Am I lying?
No. Ever yet?
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone heard you. Don't worry about
Shut up. That was just testing. Color Cross versus
That was just testing.
Shut the fuck. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Oh my god. Don't get a little testy. Okay, we can continue.
Okay. Killer Cross versus Sandman. The one is Killer Cross. Sandman tried to come from the crowd, but epically failed. Because it didn't work in his favor. Cross took
No,
over
you're not.
and shut the fuck up. Choked him until he passed out, causing his win.
What do you mean shut the fuck up? I was agreeing with you, goddammit.
Okay then.
Yeah, I know.
Last
I love me some volcano sushi burrito.
interesting. Okay, last match of the night is Elgin versus Willie Mack. I didn't finally get the last name right.
I know, right? But you know what the last match of the night was? Coco trying to fight her night clothes to get dressed. Ooh.
Shove your taco down your throat. And then
It's a burrito and it's a sushi.
Ew, shove it down your throat and call it good.
Pie.
Okay. The winner is Elgin. Willie went up offense for some of the match, and then Elgin took over. And then went on a rampage.
Yeah, and then he knocked, what's her name out?
Over Swan?
Rich Swan, yeah.
Yeah, because apparently he's a dude.
Oh, Rich Swan or Big Mike?
Big Mike.
She likes that saucy sauce.
Oh my gosh.
I'm an asshole? Yeah, I get it from my mama.
Of course you do. Because apparently you couldn't make anything else.
I'm not making it up. She's the biggest asshole I know.
Alrighty then.
What? Isn't this therapy hour? Oops, wrong place.
Yeah. You're drunk.
What?
You're drunk.
Excuse me. Not yet. I haven't drank nothing yet.
Are you sure?
Positive. It's soda.
Yeah, you're drunk. On sugar. He's in love with the sugar.
I mean, are we gonna invite anyone on the show? Maybe like Donovan so we can get people from Twitch to talk?
Maybe. Let's do that. Let's see if Donovan's on first. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Right over there. I still haven't got Donovan. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. Your brother's here.
Busy?
Donovan's busy. Mother fudger.
Yeah, he's getting the tire off.
Damn it, Flanders. Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm not Flanders. What the fuck? Okay. So while we were waiting, I'm gonna try to get this news in.
Got the bug today, huh?
Get the news in. Get the news in. Don't get your panties in a bunch.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get some news in before Donovan gets here, so we at least have some kind of contact. So this one says, here, Akari says he would never ever have created JoJo's Bizarre Adventures if he hadn't read Sherlock Holmes. Is it me, or is it the brilliant idea you're getting information from another show or a song or whatever? Fun fact, that's amazingly helpful. So, Akari said, if I'm pronouncing your last name wrong, I'm sorry. Said that he learned the fundamentals of storytelling from Sherlock Holmes, particularly narrative structure and how to create charismatic characters. Holmes' genius-like observed skills coupled with his antisocial tentacles makes him a compelling and mystery character to Akari. what makes Holmes great is that he may be a genius, but he's also clearly a jerk.
Alright, be right back.
Okay. This is also, he said, to him, Holmes is also a lonely figure. If often that one of the conditions for being a hero is loneliness. When push comes to shove, a hero has to be able to fight and shove a case by themselves. Otherwise, you can't call them the hero. You wouldn't even be able to say that they suit the role of protagonist of a series. So, what that means is, with the ideal of having a lonely jackass hero, this is what happens. And when he had the inspiration, I had the same damn thing multiple times with songs. Oh my gosh! So basically, I kind of thought of songs from another song previously. So yeah. For an example, I haven't started writing this, but Fine by Taeyeon is the one who gave me Fine, the one I should be writing, but apparently I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. Another one is Hardcore Runaway.
It's because you're lazy. Just submit it.
Wow! Danny comes in with that statement. What the flying fuck?
Well, am I wrong that you're not lazy?
Okay, first of all, I haven't been having the craziest few days. Thank you.
It's because she's pregnant, I'm playing.
No. Okay. You really want to know the truth, Danny?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I'm in this now. Thursday, it got announced that the job I'm with got sold. For some of you, I didn't need my job because of numerous of reasons. But because it's now factual, we're trying to get stuff done by October. A3, who I work for, yeah, it got sold by TTM. So yeah, that's what's going on. Kinda got pissed at that because it was like, whoa, I didn't see that I was leaving by how the thing was. So yeah, that's why.
And she's loco, and she's crazy.
Yes. And I have so much stuff. You know, I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. Joey Janela on wanting to help young wrestlers but building his brand and more. Another interview kind of thing. Apparently, Coco loves giving so much information. So basically, I'm not talking too much. Why? On enjoying creative freedom. I like creativity freedom with AEW and the Bucks. Omega, Cody, those guys are creatively inclining like myself. I know they like for me to keep some of that I had to on the independents, and what I do with the Game Changers spring break shows. Yeah. So he likes to do like whatever, and so he tries his best to help others out as best as he can, and all that stuff. So for some of you, so yeah, it's like he likes being creative, helping, and the fact that he is just not sticking to one particular thing. So yeah. So next one I have is 11 science fiction and fantasy books to check out in late this month.
Nice.
Yes, I'm going to read them off. So I want to say, here's books. So a handful of books.
Wait. You read books and not just look at the pictures?
Yes, smartass. What year are you from? Late 1920s?
No, because in the 1920s, women learned how to read.
Right.
Somewhere between the 80s and 2000s, women stopped reading.
Oh, not any case. Nice try. Danny, welcome to the year I'm out of it.
You read books that have no pictures?
No pictures. Yes, no pictures.
I'm just saying, you're not that bright. Because, sometimes what the words come out of your mouth are not intelligent.
Here's proof. Let's see. Let me find a page I can prove I can read. Okay? Creating shareable content on Facebook.
Oh my god, it's raining over here, so my signal sucks.
Okay, as you have probably gathered by now, shareability is the most important metric when looking to grow quickly on Facebook. It assures you that your content is resonating with your audience. You want to tell me that now? It has no pictures! Daddy, you're full of shit!
What?
Coco just proved them up. I'm gonna read this. Okay, here, let's say a good deal. If I can read this before Super Bowl starts, then you have to wear a $40 hat. But if I don't read this by Super Bowl,
No. I will only wear something that's from the 49ers stinkers if they win in the playoffs.
Oh, you're okay. I call it now. Let's do this. 49ers for Super Bowl. But yeah, I will read this.
Okay.
Just watch me. Okay, so a handful of works stand out in the history of spaceflight literatures. The first is a pair of books authored by Francis French and Colin Burgess. Into the sea, into that silent sea about NASA's work leading up to Apollo, and in the shadow of the moon about the Apollo program up to Apollo 11. They're a part of the University of Nebraska's Press Fantastic Outward Odyssey series. Another essential book is Space Suit Fashioning Apollo. Let's see. Yeah.
Pronounce your words. What are you saying?
Shut up. Okay. So here's 11 science fiction movie novels that are coming out in the later half of June. You can read the books that hit stores earlier this month here. So June 18th is All City by Alex. The Girl Who Could Move with Her Mind, Jackson 4. Empress of Tomorrow Forever, Max. Record Keeper Angus, or whatever his name is. The Girl in Red. FAK, I'm sorry, I read wrong. USA Read. Stealing Worlds by Carly. Silver and Wood by Emily. The Lesson by Cadwell. Hex Arcade Stories by Yoon Ha Lee. Thank you, Loco Doco, for having that first word of your name. The Iron Dragon Mother by Michael. I think that's all of it. So be on the look for if you guys read. And not only that, gamers, we have a game for you that might be coming out. Working remake. Final Fantasy 7? Yeah. Remake hands on already feels like the one for jaded JRPG fans.
Hey, I'm gonna be right back, right?
And there goes Cloudzilla. Okay, I have not seen or played enough of Final Fantasy 7 Remake to confirm exactly how the game will be played out when it launches on PlayStation 4 consoles in March 2020. Keep an eye out for gamers who likes Final Fantasy. What I can say so far, at least, it's that I'm far from a Final Fantasy or JRPG apologies, and yet 1.5 hours with the game's E3 2019 debut has me already absolutely excited. So for some of you know, and I'm gonna E3 is like a thing where they announce new games and all stuff like that. Actually, I want to talk to that about that because this one actually recurs to a streamer that happened to get banned from it, and possibly got banned from Twitch. I'm not sure if he's gotten on ban yet. I don't know, but this one I'm talking about Dr. Disrespect Live. A few days ago, or about Tuesday, I think, Wednesday, he was streaming, and it was his first IRL stream. And what happened was during the stream, and I was last because let me get into it. So he got into the bathroom, alright, and then his cameraman also going in the bathroom instead of like in California it's illegal to stream in or invade people's privacies, and there so he broke TOS, so he got banned, and he's got his badge revoked that I'm aware of. So yeah, we do not know when he is coming back to Twitch because he's apparently supposed to be the face of Twitch. So yeah. Opinion. Here's a dad joke. What does the buffalo tell his son in the morning? Why don't you hear a character to go to the bathroom? The P is silent. I'm a father. I tell dad jokes. See that farmer, a man sitting out in his field. Peter, editor of define dad jokes as hello. For us, an obvious and incredible play on words, and usually judged by being entirely corny or unfunny. Did you see that documentary about beavers? What a great damn show. What?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Clownfuck. What do you want?
What?
You can hear me, Clownfuck.
Well, now, we all know that you're needy for that, but I don't just give my stuff out like that, so, address me how properly, and not like...
Well then.
And if you're looking for that, Jonathan did not answer.
Of course.
A child of the 80s does not want to answer. Well, I mean, Coco is a child of the 90s, right? You're a 90s baby?
I was born 95.
Coco?
Yeah? I answered you,
Are you loco?
I'm loca, but not... you're loco, I'm loca.
Oh, excuse me.
Ay. So there's some of the things about the jokes. Okay, so. Oh, this one is. Okay.
Oh, wait. Coco's a millennium. A millennial.
Stop it! Okay, so valedictorian rips school staff and calls out teachers for alcoholism in graduation speech.
Wow.
Oh my gosh! This valedictorian doesn't give a flying fuck! How great is that?
What, did you leave already?
Really? I mean, what valedictorian really does give a fuck?
True. Okay, let me just go into it.
Wait. Coco wouldn't know that because she was a valedictorian.
No, I wasn't, actually. I'm like...
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't even in the top of her class. She was somewhere in the bottom.
Oh,
No. I'm sorry. That's messed up. She wasn't on the bottom of the totem pole. She was on the bottom of the guy that was on the totem pole.
motherfucker, you're on the bottom of a dumbass hole. There.
I mean, she was on the top of the guy who was on the bottom of the totem pole with a big old smile on his face.
What a motherfucker! You don't know that. Fuck you. You know miracle.
Hey now. Look, I wasn't on the bottom of the totem pole. I was somewhere in the middle. So it's okay. You weren't doing me. Anyway, I mean, we're trying to get Donovan so we can get some questions, but since the man doesn't want to do it.
Yes. And I'm going to try to keep going until we get Donovan at some point. A San Diego High School valedictorian went scorched earth on school staff during their graduation speech last week, airing her grievances against faculty members in a high public fashion. Her fury remarks later went viral. Natalie Burr, who attended San Estero...
I bet her comments were like, fuck you, yeah, none of y'all motherfuckers are cool. Fuck this shit, I'm out of here.
Hang on, let me keep going. High school told CBS affiliate KFMB TV that she wanted to bring attention to what she felt was lacking of support for students. Burr began her speech thanking specific teachers who were invested in students' education and well-being, but she called out other employees for failing to live up to that standard. To my counselor, thank you for... Listen.
Okay, fine, go.
To my counselor, thank you for letting me fend for myself. You were always unavailable, she said. You expressed to me your joy in having one of your students be valedictorians when you had absolutely no role in my achievements. She accused the teacher of showing up to school drunk. To the teacher that was regularly intoxicated during class this year, thank you for using yourself to teach these students about the dangers of alcoholism. Burt sarcastically praised the main office staff for teaching her to be resourceful over apparent incompetence. Your negligence informed me of several scholarships until the day before they were due, potentially caused me to miss out on thousands of dollars, she said. When applying for a work permit, you repeatedly turned me away, despite confirming with my employer and my parents that all of my paperwork were filled out correctly. This girl went all out! Manuel Rubens is... Yeah. Do that valedictorian. Holy shit. You go, girl. I would have not able to do that.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to stand up and hold a bottle of liquor in your hand.
Right?
I mean, Coco, you have that experience, right?
No. Okay, let me continue. Manuel Rubin, a spokesperson for Sweetwater Union High School District, told KFMB that he could not comment on specific allegations, but offered his take on the speech. It's unfortunate that the words of the student are like this are taken out away from the positive. Rubio said, "There are a lot of teachers working very hard for our students. It's unfortunate that she decided to air grievance." During her speech, the audience responded with audible gasp and warning applause. Her mother also backed Nelly's bold move. "I was proud that she spoke up and got out," Monica Burr told KFMB. "It was something that take a lot of courage to do." Bell Victorians around the country have used their speeches as a vehicle to put a spotlight on issues. Earlier this month, the speech. Hang on. Son of a bitch. Oh, turn on. Let's see. Where is it? Where's it? Oh, here you go. The Olympians around the country use their speech as a vehicle to put a spotlight on issues. Earlier this month, the speech of Dallas High School valedictorian Raha Hingha ended abruptly.
What?
I don't know. Shut up.
Roja?
How? Don't ask me. Sorry for the butchering. Daddy, let me.
Ojale, madre. Esta es más flaca también.
Let me please finish this fucking thing so we can keep going.
What? Did I say something wrong?
Raw ended abruptly as she began to list names of black teens who were shot by police.
Hey,
She
Coco.
said the school
You like my face?
purposely mute her mic.
Yeah, I would too.
Can we just... Okay, I'm gonna keep going. So, Tyson Fury versus Tom Storchworth's fight result, Gaspy King dismantling opponent for a quick TKO. Win. He came out saying that he conquered. Tyson put a quiet show in his Las Vegas debut. The Nilio heavyweight champion in his first fight under 100 million co-promotional deal with Top Rank and ESPN made it quick of unhurdled Tom via 2-second TKO on Saturday at the MGM Grand Garden Arena afterwards for a 28-0-1 20 KOs. Whatever, his wife Paris decided the ring with a acapella version of Aerosmith's I don't want to miss a thing. What do you think?
A lot of craziness, a lot of wildness, and Coco needs to stop drinking.
I am not drinking. So maybe yes, but you're a fucking moron.
I am the boss.
No, you're fucking. Oh my. That's what you think. That's what you think.
I am the Monopoly man. Look at me.
Oh my gosh. Miracle, what you doing over there?
Coco, who's a blonde-headed nitwit.
I'm not blonde-headed, motherfucker. I'm a redhead. Get the color right. You're colorblind.
Am I colorblind?
My hair is red. It looks dark.
No, your hair's blonde.
Look. How is it blonde? How is it blonde? It is red. How is it blonde?
Dye your hair. You first had to dye it. And then she decided, oh, if I dye my hair, I can make myself smarter.
I think he's drunk off his ass.
I'm not drunk off my ass. It's too early to be drunk.
For you it is.
Yes, it is. I mean, I could be drunk later tonight.
Yeah. So Julia Roberts say Pretty Woman originally had a different ending.
Yeah, you know what the different ending was?
What?
Where she actually didn't have a happy ending. No, I don't know. What was the different ending?
Okay, let me. Julia Roberts would have been part of a different Pretty Woman if the fates had intervened. The Oscar winner revealed that the original script was very dark and gritty compared to the rom-com it's now known as. During the Friday's Actors on Actors interview, Roberts, 51, told fellow actress Patricia that she auditioned at first for a different movie. So many years ago, one of my early auditions was for a movie called 3000. Patricia, most people don't know that 300 was originally Pretty Woman's script. At the end, it was pretty heavy. Roberts described how that 300 ended up with her character being shoved out of a car and someone threw money on top of her as memory serves and just drove away, leaving her in a dark alley. So it reads like a gritty art movie when you first read it. It was that incarnation. Roberts explained that the small movie company that owned the movie rights folded over the weekend, so she was out of a job pretty quick. Soon after, Disney picked up the script and the producer. So basically, the fact was you could tell Pretty Women were not Pretty Women at first. It was 300 or 3000, whatever. So yeah. Miracle! What you doing, boy? Miracle's like literally looking outside.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on your nerves. That's what I'm doing.
No, he's like not paying attention.
Oh, so you're doing what
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know what's even more messed up? Like, I have more static over here and it's about to rain.
Of course. Okay, so upstate New York. This one's here. A judge dies after having a heart attack on bench. A judge in upstate New York dies after suffering a heart attack in his courtroom. Putnam County Court Judge James had just finished a case on the bench Friday morning when he asked court officers for help. They were getting ready to call the next case when Ritz said to the officer that was just with him, "John, I think I need you to help me here." Putnam County Executive Mary Ellen told CNN. Ritz then collapsed. The officer performed CPR on the judge until he was taken by the ambulance to the hospital. Odell said the hospital worked with him about 30 to 45 minutes before he was pronounced dead. He was 57. Rest in peace.
Damn.
Yes. So I'm gonna try to get through them frequently, so at least I get to read some of it and then give thoughts a little bit before just saying, you know what, I'm done. So Iran tried to shoot down U.S. Reaper drone that arrived on scene of oil takers attacks officials. Iran fired a missile but missed at an American drone on Thursday after the supposed Iranian attack on the oil tankers, while another U.S. drone was shot down by Iran-backed rebels in Yemen in recent days. A senior U.S. officer told Fox News that an MQ-9 Reaper was fired on by the Iranians on Thursday shortly after its arrival at the scene where the MV Ultra Taker set out a distress signal amid the attack. In the U.S. says were betrayal by Iran. So yeah.
Craziness in the news today. No, Jonathan?
No, someone's contacting me.
Alright, well, it's about to get loud over here, so I'm gonna cut out. I'm gonna give you my final thoughts. Because it's gonna sound really, really loud.
Okay.
My final thoughts is Coco's out of her mind and she needs to be on some kind of M&M's. I mean Skittles. I mean crap. Reese's Pieces. Have a good week. Until next time. Let's go out.
Yes, thank you. So I'm gonna finish the show with the rest of what I have. So because we're not getting any more people, I think I'm just gonna keep continuing. So I'm not just trying to end the show after Danny leaves, because I really want to finish all these news, so I'm not having to forget and be like, So basically, people reported that Gabrielle Union and Jessica Alba speaks out on LA's finest devastating on-set accident. LA's finest stars Gabrielle and Jessica are breaking their silence on a heartbreak on incident that left stunt runner Brandon with a partial amputated leg. On Saturday, Union 46 wrote emotional at the 59 Monte Carlo Television Festival when she recalled how the crime drama's cast and crew were left without words after the incident in late February. I don't know if there's a word that big enough to describe how the whole production felt, how everyone associated with the show felt, she said at the event. According to Variety, I don't know if something heartbreaking or devastating is enough. I don't have words. So, it is so devastating to hear that, because like you don't think like anything happened, but yeah, it can happen like within that quick. So like it's so fucking crazy. Okay, so we have another death. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna keep going a little bit until I feel like I'm ready to get off. So bear with me. Another former Arkansas senator found dead outside of her home. A woman is arrested. An Arkansas woman was arrested in connection to the death of former state Linda Collins Smith, who was found dead outside of her home last week. Rebecca Mondell, 48, was taken to custody Friday. Arkansas police say state police said criminals charges are pending. Kenyon Collins Smith's former press secretary told CBS News that Odell and Collins Smith were friends and worked together last year. The ex-senator's family said in a statement. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. Someone's trying to call me during this show. That isn't Donovan or Danny. This statement, it is sickening over the rest. We are sickened and upset that someone so close to Linda would be involved in such a terrible, heartless crime. The family is very confident that the Randolph County Sheriff's Department and the Arkansas State Police will continue works diligently to bring justice to this case, the family said in a statement. State police and the sheriff's office were called to Colin Smith's home in a city of Pocahontas around 5:45 p.m. on June 4th after human remains later identified as those who a former state senator were found outside. The cause of the death was not revealed. Like I said, rest in peace. Let me just get this person information. Do not call me during the show. Still call.
There's Fred's a hottie.
I'm trying to get through the show. I'll be okay, so alright, he wants me to call. Okay. Oh. I'll get the pictures up because I have like a few more stories. I have deep down and I need to fish. Argentina and Uruguay scrambled restores powers after massive outage. Power is being restored in Argentina and Uruguay after a massive electric failure left large parts of both countries without electricity. Argentina President Macron has promised to a full investigation. Argentina media say the power cut out shortly after 11 BST, causing trains to be held, failures with traffic signaling. Blackouts was primarily by failure in an electric grid that serves both Argentina and Uruguay, whatever. I'm sorry for pronouncing the country wrong. Guys, the outage occurred as people in Argentina were preparing to go to the polls for local elections, delaying votes in several regional provinces. For some of you who don't know what that means, that means just a state in there, but they call it differently. Like Canada, they call it province, not states, or we call it states here. Not all of them is going to call it states. I think we're the only countries that go it, unless I'm wrong. Don't quote me. Parts of Paraguay were also affected, a Sage Energy company said. So yeah, that's not good when you have like major grid outages. So yeah, I've like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more story coverage, guys. And then I'll give my final thoughts. Yahoo reports Stranger Things Gaten stands for parole Netflix series that tracks unsuspicious employees. Stranger Things Gaten's upcoming Netflix series plans to ruin people's work days, and people want it canceled. On Friday, Gaten tweeted a news article announcing Park encouraged a new 8-episode Netflix series hosted an exclusive production by the 16-year-old show is filmed with hidden cameras and tricks unsuspecting workers who believe they are embarking on their first day at a new job into a chaotic orientation. Each episode is a terrifying and hilarious prank show to complete strangers who each think they're starting their first day at a new job. Reads a Netflix press release. It's a business as casual until their paths collide and part-time jobs turn into full-time nightmares. The show, which has been compared to Ashton Kutcher's successful Punk'd series, which will reportedly air late this year. But tweeters criticizing the teen actor of workplace harassment, genius cruelty, especially due to Gaten's success at such a young age. People searching for work took his new gig personally. So yeah, that's something that I want to probably do. I'm not that smart, so here we go. If I'm more, and then I'm 4 more now. I promise, guys. So I want to do out there. Stream for a little bit. United States Airlines passenger jet skied off a runway at New York Liberty International Airport on Saturday, shutting down service for New York Jersey transportation hub for hours, officials say. Port Authority police aircraft rescue for an emergency service unit team were sent to the airport after reports that United Airlines flight 627 from Denver had already off the runway about 1 p.m. A few boarding 757's 116 passengers suffered bumps and bruises, but no one required medical searches, said the airline spokesman. A flight in and out of the airport resumed by the afternoon, but delays were expected. So anyone had any trouble, that's the reason why they had some information. I just didn't want to read all of it. Because I have a few more articles I have to read. So yeah, that's what's going on with them. Medical transplant patients killed by Serbug traced to donor's stool. Facial, and essentially unpleasant but genuinely promoting medical treatment. A facial transplant may come with a more serious risk than previously thought. This week, the Food and Drug Administration issued a warning about treatment received, reviewing reports of 2 people coming down with serious drug-resistant infection following a procedure. One patient ultimately died. Facial transplants or facial microbial transplant (FMT) may have explored a way to reset the delicate particle environment to a person's gut. A recipient's gut microbiome is scrubbed out as much as possible with a heavy-duty antibiotics. With then the donor's gut bacterial is transplanted over, which will hopefully see the gut with a healthy balance of bacteria again. Most FTAs are performed via anemia. Through doctors are studying the capsule of the donor's gut bacteria taken more orally can work just well. So they're planning on wanting to do this like gut transplants or something, and the situational thing where some of the people are having trouble. So yeah, I guess they are not being careful with it yet. And they're doing it a little too quick. Or some say. Rumors Bray Wyatt. Rumor roundup. Bray Wyatt's pen, Alistair Push, Fandango, and more. This is KHI's news. So basically, I'm going to do the rumors of the day. PH Insider says Bray is scheduled to be at Monday's Raw next week, though it's unclear if that means he was actually appearing on TV. Wrestling Observer, I hate this motherfucker, because his source is not that great. Dave Meltzer noted the people in the WWE who are behind Aleister Black, so he could be in for a push. Fandango returned NXT recently, but insiders saying that he is not currently scheduled for any NXT shows this week. The Observer speculate that he's back for a run alongside Tyler Breeze. Fandango. again. The story is going around that Ghetto is no longer booking New Japan Pro Wrestling is false, says the Observer. They played Dave Meltzer because his sources are not that accurate. Dega was in line for the push in an MLW later this year, per W Insider, but now he's gone from the promotion after he told the company he was taking a vacation, but actually worked dates in Mexico. Well then. Okay, another rumor roundup. So let's see what we can find out. Rumor roundup. According to a rumor of another set of rumor of the day. According to Wrestling Observer newsletter, Stephanie Vince, Triple H, and Kevin Dunn all missed Raw and SmackDown this past week for various of reasons. What's the odds? Isn't that this is exactly new, but we talk about Dave Meltzer? He's not accurate with his freaking news sources. Mentioned on Wrestling Observer Radio that a lot of people are counting the days until their WWE contract expires. Not a lot of truth in that, I don't think. Might be wrong. Lars apparently has a minor injury, again per Meltzer, and that's why he didn't show up to WrestleMania on SmackDown this week as originally planned. Okay, Meltzer, stop reporting, please. Unless you have actual truth, because you're just giving out rumors. Per the Observer, Chad and Jack screwed up the finish on 205 Live this week. It was supposed to be a count out. Oh, it's supposed to be either submission or interference or a pinfall. I don't know which thing to say exact. In a PW Insider, knows that Impact Wrestling has a rule that talents working on television can only wear shirts that are officially Impact shirts. So no more whatever shirts, because they don't want any more like other shirts going around. So, one last news. And this is the last roundup. I promise you that. Okay. So it doesn't. Yes, it does. When asking Rowan about plans for Shane McMahon, one of the wrestler sources say that they could see Shane being a person who beats Kofi for the title or WWE title. WrestleFoes stressed this was just a source speculation. According to freelance journalist Tom, Sasha Banks and WWE have been in consistent contact while she's been away from the company. Okay? There are screenshots that are making the rounds claiming the show is a new logo. SmackDown will get a new when the move to Fox happens this fall. Fandango was at the Performance Center yesterday again with Fandango. Says PW Insider cites to mention it could mean he's in Orlando for this week's NXT tapings. So they do NXT what? Though he won't be calling Fighter Feast. Meltzer again says on Wrestling Observer Radio he expects Alex Mervis will be back with Jim Ross and Excalibur on commentary for Fight for the Fallen. Wow, that's a lot of information. Well then, okay, first of all, my takes on that. David, please, or Dave, whatever your fucking name is, can you stop recording on no fucking shows, because apparently you don't know what the fuck you're talking about half the time. Your sources are not that great. I get my sources from multiple things. I get it. But at least I can say some of them were rumors and some of them are true. So David, or Dave, whatever your name is, please, 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 thank you. And my final thoughts, finally. Okay, so I'm gonna end the show because I wanted to stream on it, Twitch. Oh man, I just buy that. I forgot to put it over there. Or like, you can see it, but like that space next to me, or try that space. But if you already know, I might just figure something out. So my final thoughts is Happy Father's Day again. And the fact that Tag is crazy and all these fun stuff happens. There's no Streamers Reloaded for some of you to watch that. I'm upset. But there was one this past week and there's gonna be one another week again. So I will see you guys next week when we have Coco's Corner again. This time, Coco might be really hurting from having a tattoo. So, hi. And I will give this a